Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
I wouldn't mind one more match over in Japan at PWJ. Can you make that happen?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer.
No problem.
You too.
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
I can see how that got you here. So then, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown. Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here. Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, What was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events. You should be congratulated.
I appreciate it.
That's exact.
Fine, Troy.
You're the...
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay.
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure.
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
After rumors and an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut. I'm sure that our newest superstar, #1 draft pick, is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roach.
Man, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Oh, no mercy behind that forearm.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Just disrespectful. And is he? Yeah, looks like he's bleeding now.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Connects. Saw it coming.
He's able to take a stand there.
Buck tipping the scales a bit here.
Yes, press. Just going all out with every blow.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind.
And his constant attack has him floundering.
He's been ineffective at slowing down his opponent. No way. Again? He's heading up the ropes.
Launching. Good Lord. Taking flight. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that. Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here.
Oh, my gosh.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
He's able to reverse it.
Adrian looking to get back in this.
Buck tipping the scales a bit here.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Oh, man.
And he tosses it back in now. Quickly hoisting him up.
Snap! Pile driver.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
There's two. He ends the pin attempt for some reason.
Got him in the corner now. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Ooh, just relentless.
He looks absolutely gassed here.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Quick back elbow detours that offense.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance. Nice suplex.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
Goes into the corner. We know what's coming next.
Uh-oh. Buck comes right back at him.
Kick to the gut. The setup.
Up and
Into a clothesline.
Oh, no mercy behind that forearm.
He's mounted an all-out assault right now.
you can see the focus in his eyes.
Oh, here we go. Good God, that's devastating. Outlook is bad for Buck.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
D'Angelo's just a make-believe hitman, and now we got him. I'm going to take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. It's over.
Well, I hope you're right. But
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker. We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Collar and elbow.
Turn things around into the waistlock from behind.
Makes the move to get out of the compromised position.
Punch lands. Oh, knee right to the face. Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Oh, what a knee strike. And that's got to disrupt Tony's focus.
I don't think he's going to give up so easily, though.
And into the corner he goes.
Kick right to the gut. Gonna grab this superstar now out to the apron and wrap their legs around the ring post. Figure 4 applied. Torturous maneuver. Figure 4 on the post.
Oh, just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh?
Vicious.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Seated on their opponent, trapping their arms. Good grief, man. This is vicious.
And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. Cutter!
Going for a pin attempt.
Kicks out at just 1.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Oh, he had that scouted.
D'Angelo finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
He's still hanging on. Still in this thing.
He gets out of the way. Oh, what a chop. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Saw it coming and counters it.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Here we go. It's popping off. Oh.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
2 Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Oh.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
2 fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both absolutely drained, but both were... Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight. Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
Oh, man.
Rebound lariat.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. Oh, this could be something. Uh-oh.
What a counter by Tony.
D'Angelo finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Tony showing it's not a time for lying down. It's a time for fighting back.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Shoulders down. Does he have him? He breaks the ref's count after one.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch.
As their opponent, and look at this, just nasty, rapid knee strikes right to the side of the face.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
He is locked in, and he has his opponent dead to rights.
Up high.
Body from the top.
And he's really being relentless right now.
He's putting a ton of force behind every attack.
Hits back with a jawbreaker. Manages to fight out with a series of punches. Back suplex. Oh no! Face buster. There's the crossface.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
Yeah, we were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for an opportunity like this to step up from the indies. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah. Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got 1 million of them. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase. black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? Oh, look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment! What? You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods! Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. Well, that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing?
That's a good tag.
Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good. Hey, Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview.
That's a tag.
Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right?
There's the tag.
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
One, two. It's over.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag. There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. Instead, we have the WWE debut.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Oh, knee to the breadbasket. Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Might be feeling a high after that, but you're not the champion yet. Maybe focus more on winning than mocking the title holder.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now. Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire.
Gets driven into the corner.
Stop after stop. Relentless.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Not giving the champ a moment to breathe with those boots. Caught with the knee.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no.
Back
suplex. Back suplex right onto the apron.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
And now thrown back into the ring. Ooh. What a reversal.
From the top.
Oh, elbow drop.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be...
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me.
Yeet.
Thanks.
For real.
But we've
seen it?
It's impressive.
You got something cooking.
You said it.
We can't compete.
Not unless...
So you...
Yep. And I'm kicked.
Can't wait.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness. Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
Stand up and pay respect.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Oh, man!
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Barbaric amount of stomps.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Face wash.
Oh, someone call a dentist.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Wicked clothesline.
Look at this, just punishing the knee. Shot after shot after shot.
Hammering away. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Ooh,
that hurt.
Seated on their opponent, trapping their arms
To the back of the neck. And Gable experiencing a true show of force there.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Ooh, catches him with the cutter. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
Not time to expect victory yet. Getting him right into the corner.
Dueling reversals. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
The armbar is in.
Pain, just pain.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Fez press! Fez press! Fez press!
Showing absolutely.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
He's able to kick out before two.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two.
Dragon suplex. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
A truly impressive kick out this late. Stomps.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. We've seen that look before. Gable's in position.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Snap pile driver.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
Double underhook. Up and down, brain buster.
Gable is completely out of it.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Uh-oh. And he retaliates.
Big forearm.
Gable on the receiving end. Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Now taking control.
Targeting the neck here. Cutting off oxygen.
Showing no mercy. Things getting more dangerous, and it's just too much. Has to submit.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
I would have had I known you.
Okay.
I always am.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Battle lines are drawn as the new NWO faces Mutiny right now.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too. Making way towards the top rope. Fez press! Fez press! Fez press! And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. In full control here. Face full of turnbuckle. Clothesline it.
Uh-oh. Swats him away to get out of danger.
Steered away there.
Oh, my Lord, what is he? Oh, gross!
How barbaric.
Nice counter from Breaker.
Braun able to take a stand there.
Yeah, Breaker's survival instincts are taking over.
Good grief, man. This is vicious.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Nice suplex.
And knew what was coming there. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot. Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Finds a counter for Breaker. Oh, my God, what a kick. Just ejected from the ring. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Up high.
All the way to the outside.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
And he avoids what was coming. Manages to slip out of the way.
That'll fillet your chest.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though. Down with the cutter.
Straight into the pin. Two. Just gets the shoulder up.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Oh, man.
Sent right into the corner.
He's placed into a precarious position.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
On the apron.
Whoa, look out.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Cutter!
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Climbing up the corner.
Oh, boy, I think we know what he has in store. Up high. Wow, cross body. Oh, missed connection.
And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
Can he overcome this?
Heavy impact. The damage is really piling up now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Double underhook.
Brain buster. Braun's chances are fading.
2 count. Oh, my, that was close.
Breaker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out? Placing him in the corner.
Right into a big boot. And Breaker is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Braun trying to bring the fight back in this one.
From behind, chop block.
Or a pump handle coming. Jeez, pump handle suplex. Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized. Snap pile driver. There's the crossface.
Byron, it looks to me like Braun Breaker's in trouble. We couldn't fight the pain any longer. Past the tap.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here. And they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right, look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack. That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay, then you be the boss and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will. Because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to two factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's important.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine, but only...
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over.
And here's the NWO contingent hoping for a too sweet victory.
The NWO is headed toward the ring, and you can feel the intensity. They're clearly here to make a statement.
Right, Saxton. They're here to show that the New World Order isn't just a blast from the past. It's a powerhouse shaping the future.
Four factions, one ring, high stakes. This fatal four-way is about to go off. The Apex Predator has arrived. One of the all-time greats has seen and done everything there is to do in this business.
Ice water in his veins and death in his eyes.
Get on your feet and show some respect for the ring general.
Gunther is steadfast, commanding, imposing.
He is the ring general for a reason. Untouchable and unmatched in the ring.
And don't forget, unrelenting.
Here comes Finn Balor.
A man who has competed and succeeded at the highest level all over the world.
You know, Finn Balor used to have such a deep connection with the WWE Universe, but he's thrown all that away with this new attitude.
I'd argue that was the smartest thing that Balor's ever done. Finn used to be the guy who let glory slip through his fingers, who fell just short of expectations, but now he's living up to his hype and much more.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return set this whole powder keg off.
Right, Saxton, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike had put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future of WWE.
A knee drop.
Oh, what a chop.
That'll light you up.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Standing drop kick.
Great up.
Oh, nice skill roll up for the win. Kick out before it, too. Too early in the match to end it. Neck breaker. Looking to put him away. European uppercut.
Ooh, jarring European uppercut. In full control here, face first.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy. Fez press! Fez press! Fez press! And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
And the apron.
Caving in the abdomen. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh, a kendo stick wrapped around the head. Oh, and he stops that offense.
With great awareness. Gunther sets up his opponent for the last symphony. Boom! Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting. Boom!
The Viper able to strike back.
Oh, no, wait. Spiking DDT.
Caught with a cutter. Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Buries a knee to the body. My goodness, did you hear that chop?
Gunther just pin attempt here.
And he saves the matchup.
Nasty kick to the face. Oh, I think we're going to see it. Here it comes. X-Flex, man. There's the cutter.
Drop with the cutter.
And up. Emphatic statement from the Viper.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
How the hell do you kick out of that? I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
But now this is when Randy Orton is at his most dangerous of the Viper, who's had a taste and knows what it takes to win. Submission move, and the submission is broken up. Takes a big clean hit from the table. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Been holding strong for so long throughout this fatal four-way.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Still fighting back. Look at him go. Oh, my goodness. Please stop. Turning the tables. Fires back with a crucial elbow. And back elbow creates separation. Ouch.
Oh, my goodness. That's it. My gosh, he suffered the full brunt of that. Forget about the table being broken. I think he's broken.
Well, he can't be in any fighting shape after what we just saw.
Gunther.
Unbelievable power.
That could end Orton now. There is no quit inside the heart of Randy Orton.
And Gunther definitely thought that would put him down. I can't imagine he's going to take it easy on him after such a defiant kick out.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Death press.
And now unloading rights on his opponent.
Not a good spot to be in. Lands. The wind shoulders are there.
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive.
German suplex. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Nice suplex.
Gunther looking a bit rough for wear after that.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
With authority. Randy Orton
Launches his opponent with an exploder.
Slam. What impact. He's able to dodge out of the way.
set up for the side Russian leg sweep. Vicious right forearm. Orton caught in his grasp. Boom. Dropped on the crown.
There's no coming back from that.
Oh, going right into the pin.
Meanwhile, we see Gunther.
Knee right on target.
And fiery lariat.
And Orton gets countered there. Hit with the cover. He's looking defenseless at this stage.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon. Snap! Pile driver.
Kick gets caught.
Regain control with the takedown.
It could be all over. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
He grabbed the shoulder. That would be a good time to run.
Ouch. Pin, shoulders down.
Might put him away right now.
He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet. Devastating attack from the Viper. That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
The Viper cannot believe this. That should have ended this match, but it continues. What a shot!
Gunther wants to finish this. A power bomb.
Gunther might just have it.
Backdrop suplex.
Head being targeted again, it seems.
Balor goes for the pin. Counter stop is not over yet.
This is going to be stiff. Backdrop suplex.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. The knee right to the gut.
To the back of the neck. Fast press. Talk about the knee. Orton getting worked on right now.
Orton needs to return to his instincts.
Man.
Are you kidding me? How is that allowed inside a WWE ring?
And now Finn Balor.
It's over. Gunther is done. Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Rear European uppercut. Looking to put an end to this.
Snap pile driver. Randy might be defeated here. He breaks the pin. Reversal. And that turns things around. And Orton's still able to assemble some offense of his own.
Yeah, Orton does not want to play around the ball. Getting out of harm's way.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Look at this heel hook.
From the top. So much torque on the knee and ankle. Oh, scattered that one. Slam. Orton never saw that coming.
Whoa, got the surprise pin.
And there it is. The NWO proves once again why they're back and more formidable than ever, clinching a critical victory tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. This victory isn't just significant. It's too sweet.
Tonight was a revelation. But let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I apologize for the confusion. It was never my intention to let Raw and SmackDown superstars get caught up in this. I hope that you all can someday understand that I was fighting a much greater enemy. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny! You're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think he would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they used to train together. Wow, that's deep.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't...
Keep those belts.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
challengers. There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all-WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Oh, my Lord, what is he? Oh, gross!
How barbaric.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Back and forth, trading reversals. Trading counters here.
Bam!
Escape that in a hurry.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh, this does not look good. Outside the ring, dangerous area here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't do this.
Punishment by any means necessary. Figure 4 on the post.
Oh, prime example of working.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Boston Crab is in. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here.
Hold on. He stops the count.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Up and in danger of being counted out. Now's the time to get back to the ring.
Boom!
Calculating the next move here. Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbows to the jaw. Seth losing any command of this match.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Proof these superstars have done their homework. Oh, man.
Going for the Express, man! Right into the pin.
Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Hooking it up here. What's next? Boom! Incredible suplex. And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
He just doesn't seem to have any response right now.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Oh, he was waiting for it the whole time.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Rollins with a Skywalker.
The champion hammered away at.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Rollins with a reversal. Legs caught.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
High ankle leg lock applied. This is
at left knee apparel, but he gets out.
What a counter.
The cutter never ceases to amaze me. Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
Powerbomb position.
Throwing down punches and counters out.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Cover to be crowned champion. Kicks out before for the 2 count.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Oof. Good technique reversing Rollins.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Exploder suplex!
Such impact. Oh, yeah, it's on now. And she's set right into that corner. Good grief.
That's a chop that'll wake you up.
What a punch.
Becky connects.
Cover for the title. A defiant kick out after 1.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Uses the edge of the knee. Bang! He finds a counter. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. And she reversed it. On a forearm. Oh, right into a counter.
Double underhook.
Brain buster.
Did the champ just finish the job?
Sent to the corner.
Oh, strong impact. The challenger enduring the punishment.
Cover, cover, cover.
No, she kicks out.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Lynch now on the offensive. Ooh, that foils Lynch.
Kick to the body. What's coming next? Hooked up. Face first.
That might have put it away. She breaks the ref's count.
She is still in this fight. Cross the shoulders, up and boom.
Check. Finds the room to land a back elbow.
She's able to evade.
Manhandle slam. Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it. You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Uh-oh. She reverses and creates an opportunity. Oh, what a response. There's the power in driving their opponent into the canvas.
Becky holds her off.
Oh, super kick. Timely reversal on Lynch.
Able to slip out of that one. Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Poorly timed offense there.
Ooh, slam.
With authority.
Big knee to stop the maneuver. Ascending to the top rope.
Oh, man.
Lands a timely reversal. Ah, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
And she makes the tag. DDT.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? The challenger stays alive.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away. Just punishing their opponent.
Ooh, he fends that off. Placing her in the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Oh, my goodness.
Just strike it at will.
Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach.
With the counter.
Looking to put an end to this. Snap! Power driver.
Tags into the match.
Oh, boom. Going for the home run.
Oh, the old whipper snapper.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere close.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
This puts the pressure back on the champion. Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull out that...
Rollins defenseless here. Uh-oh. Counters that with an arm drag.
Cover. The champion with a quick shoulder up.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Caught the leg. Hooks in. Brain buster.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
2. And the champs retain.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match...
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together. You were a quick learner, and things came easy at first, but you quit when it got hard. I had to talk you into coming back, but you did come back. Over and over again. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
I didn't officially quit. I walked out and said I wasn't coming back. That day. But thanks.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.